Welcome back, guys, to the series where we are trying to find the best, the most OP, the most dominant, perhaps even the most broken tank, tier for tier, class for class. And today we are looking at tier 4 heavy tanks. We're going to sort on tier 4 heavy tanks. Now, for the sake of completeness, we are going to do heavy tanks. But full disclosure here, look, there's only 4 tier 4 heavy tanks in the game. There they are, right there. There's only 4 of them, so this is hardly really an analysis. But let's do it anyway. Damage block by armor, B1. Top damage block by armor game. Look at that. Holy shit. Deutsche Schnellwagen. B2. 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 B1. B1. B2. B1. B2. Hey, wait a minute. What happened to that other? I thought there was 4 of them. How the hell did the Deutsche Wagen get the second highest damage blocked by... That should be called the Schüttewagen. It blocked. We might have to watch that game. Damage blocked. Let's look at damage dealt. Come on. Damage dealt. Highest damage dealt game. Of course, a B2. Premium tank. German. B1. Second highest damage. B2. 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 B1, B2, B1, B2, Deutsches Wagen. Hey, what happened to the Japanese heavy? There were 4, only 3 appeared in any of the results. All right, let's watch the highest damage game done and the highest block damage game done. This is for patch 1.0 because I didn't do it for the new patch yet. There's not enough games loaded. Doing it for this patch because there's hundreds of, believe it or not, there's hundreds of thousands of games loaded. But it doesn't really matter. There's only 4 heavy tanks. And this is, so there's no conclusion other than, well, this is the conclusion. The best tier 4 heavy tank is, of course, the one that you have to buy, the B2. We're going to watch that game next. The worst heavy tank, tier 4 heavy tank in the game is obviously that Japanese one that doesn't even appear in any of the results. And that's a warning by Wargaming. It's perfect, right? It's so bad when you get to... Actually, the Japanese have a tier 3 heavy tank as well. Then you get to tier 4, and it's so bad and so horrible that you should realize, holy shit, I'm not going to grind this line anymore. And switch to something else, like maybe Russian mediums. Because, let's face it, when you get to the type 4 and the type 5, they're the utter shit. So they warn you. Shout out to you, Wargaming. And also, in the German heavies, there's this one. And it's the Deutschwagen 2, which I call the Schüttewagen, which is utter garbage shit. It's one of the worst tanks in the game. Somehow, this player, Bulldog Drummond, is going to manage to block more damage. The highest damage block, or one of the highest damage block games of this patch, in this thing. He's blocked more damage than those other more heavily armored heavy tanks. How did he do it? We're going to see. But I mean, shout out to Wargaming for making this German heavy tank so shit, because it is a warning for people that are going down, think about going down the German heavy line. They get to this tier 4 heavy, and it's so shit and so horrible that they should realize, hey, thanks Wargaming for warning me how utterly horrible the German heavy line is, and that you should stop and switch. Unfortunately, many of us persevere and keep going and end up owning an E100. I'm not taking this episode so serious, guys. Let's enjoy this game. Like, how did he block? I think he's going to block over 2,000 damage with his armor. Not that he has any armor. How does it happen? Let's just watch this. So, long story short, the best heavy tanks in tier 4, the B1, the French one's not so bad. The B2 is better because you have to buy it. And the B2, it's that, we'll see it in the next game. We'll talk about that one in the next game. Let's just see, like, how the hell does he block? And he's spamming APCR like a motherfucker. He's got a little tiny gun that's, fairly accurate. He's fairly slow. He doesn't have very much armor, but there are some low caliber guns that will struggle to penetrate this this tank. And I think he's just in the situation here where you didn't penetrate. Oh, you got penetrated. Look at that. What do you got? An 8 skill crew there? So that you firing so accurately like that? This guy, is he a professional SEAL clubber, or is he just grinded his way to the E100? He's probably thinking, wow, this German heavy line is fantastic. I'm going to keep going all the way to tier 10. This is probably the best game you'll ever have in any German heavy that you own, all the way up to tier 10. You'll probably block more damage in this game in tier 4 than you will, on average, with your E100 when you get it. He's already blocked over 1,000 damage. I kid you freaking not. I've played E100 games where I've blocked less damage than this. Ready to fight. He likes using the auto aim. Don't cap, don't cap. No cap, kill all. This is incredible. He's just driving forward, shooting everyone. You're spotted. That doesn't matter. Just keep going. Oh, he's bounced another one. Unbelievable. This is ridiculous. Guys, his RNG just said... RNG says yes, I guess. RNG says yes. He's using auto aim. He's not a Unicom. He's just using auto aim. Target acquired. Just shoot. Ricochet. Aim, you. Aim. Aim. Oh, he stopped now. You tracked him. Now you can hit him. They're running away. Your team's going to cap. Look at how much damage he's blocked. It's ridiculous. Okay, aim. Aim your gun. No. No. Aim. 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 He's got to learn to aim. Beautiful. He bounced another one. Go, 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 go. Yes, he's got him. He is just mopping the floor with her. Oh, he's bounced it. Oh, no, he's keeping the Valentine is bouncing on him. This is ridiculous. Unbelievable. Look at this. The Valentine is just bounce, 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 bounce. No, he's behind cover. He's behind cover. Shoot the Valentine. No, turn your turret. He's bouncing. The Valentine can't pet him. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. He's just sitting there. You're a sitting duck. Victory! Holy shit. How much damage did he block? Look at this. Look at the results. How much damage did he block? He blocked 2,552 damage. Are you freaking kidding me? So if you block 2,000 damage at tier 4, by the time you get to tier 10, you should be blocking 15, 20,000 damage per game. That's as good as it gets, buddy. It's downhill from there. Wait till you get yourself a Tiger and see how much damage you block. I don't think a Tiger 1 has ever, I should look, but do you think a Tiger 1 has ever blocked that much damage? Ever? In the history of World of Tanks? Probably not. So there you go. The Deutsche Schützenwagen is overpowered. No, it's not. Is there an OP or a dominant or a best or perhaps a broken tier 4 heavy tank? Is there? This is what this analysis is all about. Analysis is all about. And the answer is yes, there is. There is one broken tier 4 heavy tank. And this is it. I mean, there's only 4 of them to choose from. And this one is broken. Why? Because it costs money. It's the PZKPFW B2 740F. Driven here by Silver Focus. And this one here is a premium tank. And I think it gets preferential matchmaking, doesn't it? So you will never encounter very difficult opponents. There's a one tier matchmaking spread, I believe. Let me know if I'm wrong about that. I mean, in the old days it was, but now they've changed the matchmaker, so it's not like you're going to see, you know what I mean? Back in the day, it was very important to have preferential matchmaking with this thing, but now at the low tiers, the matchmaking is actually pretty good, so it's not as big a deal. But the fact remains that I think you only ever see... do you ever see tier 5s in this, or are you always top tier? Someone let me know in the comments, okay? You guys know, because I'm just fumbling around with the commentary here, and I'm not sure, and I'm not going to stop the replay to go check on the wiki. But this thing does get super matchmaking. You're always top tier, I believe. And one of the most popular seal clubbing tanks is this. If you get 3 really good players that own this thing, they platoon them. And when you get 3 of these things in a tier 4 game, it's just ridiculous because it has very good armor from the front. And it has a very fast shooting gun, right? And this guy has loaded just regular ammo. Like, look at this. He does not. A lot of people will load at least half premium ammo in this because the penetration's not that high, and you may encounter. Holy shit! You missed every shot until he disappeared. He missed every shot until the guy disappeared, and then he hit him. RNG. But this thing, if he encounters one of himself, he will have trouble penning with regular ammo. The cupola is weak. You guys can look up the weak spots. I don't know if this thing is ever for sale again, or if it comes for sale every now and then. But it's the seal clubbing. It's the seal clubbing tier 4 tank. It's basically a B1, but it's better. It's a better B1. The turret and the cupola is the weak thing. It can be penned. It's not super overpowered, but when you're top tier, and you're facing enemies that have machine guns or low caliber guns, and beginners, they're gonna bounce on you while they're searching for where to shoot you, and you have a fast firing gun that's just gonna churn through them like butter, right? Like. So let's just enjoy this game. We're doing this for the sake of completeness. And to be fair, I guess the results are yes, there is one tank that does dominate the categories. It's the B2, this one here. So there is a broken tier 4 heavy tank, and surprise, surprise, it's a premium tank. But let's just enjoy how he manages to get the top damage game. Now it's 7-6, it's still very close. The enemies have won the city, and he's doing something that I've said, his scout tank is backing up in front of him. Look at this. He's actually aiming for the weak spots. He knows what he's doing. He's done something that I've suggested is a good strategy ever since I started my YouTube channel, is that when you win your flank, or any time in the game when you're not really sure what to do, when the enemies may be winning, or you're confused, or you pushed one side and then you're not sure what to do, should you go cap, or you never hurt your team's chance to win by going back to base. You can never help your team lose by going back to base. You're not going to help your team lose by going back to base. You may help your team win by going back to base. It's very important. Just go back to base. If you win your flank and then just push forward blindly, you could help your team lose because there's always campers and TDs that sit by their base waiting for till the end of the game, till someone shows up. And now he's not penning because he doesn't have any premium ammo. Shout out to this guy, no premium ammo. How does he do it? So a good thing to do all the time when you're confused or when you're not sure to help your team win is go back to base. At least you're not going to help your team lose by going back to base. Anything else you do, you may help your team lose. Driving anywhere blindly in the open for no good reason could help your team lose. But going back to base could help your team win. There you go. That's all the analysis you need to know. When you're confused and you don't know what to do in a game, just go back to base. It can't hurt. The worst that could happen is you go back to base and there's no one there, and okay, you've wasted a minute. And then you could go carry on with what you were doing, right? And look at this. He is just farming. Farming. Beautiful. Oh, look at this. It's just incredible. He's just farming Now you see those enemies? They won their flank. You see? They won their flank, and now they're heading towards the enemy cap. His cap. And they're driving into a barrage of fire, right? Because his team was smart enough to go back to base. And that's why going back to base is a smart thing to do. These poor enemies that are continuing to push, you might say, well, they're trying to win, well, they're driving into a huge defensive crossfire. They're getting shot. So it's better if you go back to base. If you're the guy defending and shooting like this, right? You're the guy that's gonna that's helping your team win. Those guys over there that are capping, they're helping their team lose. Because there's no cover, there's no safety. They're in the cap. They're gonna get. Let's see if they win. Let's see. Let's watch what happens here. He's using cover. He's bushed himself now. And there's only one of them. Only one enemy in the cap. The other enemies are clustered in the low ground there like Muppets. And this is very close. He's losing 9-11. Let's watch the game. Let's shout out to you, Bulldog Drummond. Let's see how he did it. He's lost a lot of HP. He does not have any premium ammo. He's running small repair kits, small first aid, small fire extinguisher. He's, you know, he does not look to me like he's a stat padding Unicom. He's just trying his best. Trying to make credits. He's bouncing a lot of shots because he's just, you know, his skill is not as high as it could be because he hasn't pressed 2. He doesn't have any number 2 loaded. Or he doesn't even pack it in. This guy is now driving in the open here. This guy's not helping his team win. Driving in the open aimlessly, like this, does not help your team win. Going back to base helps your team win. And he's got him permatrack. This guy does not even know. Oh, he bounced all those shots. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's 13-11. Oh boy. Now we're 16 minutes and 38 seconds into the video, but you'll notice that the video is 20 minutes long. This game does not end right now. Things are going to go really bad now. So he's 13-13. His teammates are getting bored now because the game has lasted more than 3 minutes. So they've got the attention span of gnats and they're not really sure what to do. So they're going to blunder forward into the open and die because this game's gone on too long. Wargaming, the game should only last 3 minutes. I don't have the attention span to play for 11 minutes. I'd rather play checkers. That one's over in 2 minutes. I like to play checkers with my grandpa. He lets me double jump him all the time. Like, I don't know why people throw their tanks away. Whenever a game lasts more than 5 minutes, people just become impatient. They go, well, fuck, this game's gone on for 5 freaking minutes? I'm just going to drive forward and die. It happens every time, even at tier 10. So now it's him versus 2. He's got one guy on this side, one guy on the other side. He's surrounded. And, oh, this guy can easily hurt him. It's a Hetzer, and you cannot pen the Hetzer from the front unless you hit the lower plate or unless he's angled in a way that you can hurt him. He's in a predicament here. He is in a very you could get shot up the ass here and you could die right here. If the Hetzer had some balls. The Hetzer has no balls. The Hetzer is running away. And the Hetzer ran away. No, he didn't. Yes, he did. No, he didn't. Yes, he did. No, he did not. Yes, he did. He's running away. Why is the Hetzer not shooting you in the ass? I don't know. You are detected now. Oh boy, and this guy's got all his HP. He's gonna lose. This is, what's going on? How does he do this? How does he do this? Oh, he bounced. He does not have any premium ammo. This is a, oh, he's what? He's got him. Is he gonna circle the Matilda? Circling the Matilda. The Matilda is a Muppet. Yes. That would bounce. He can't pen the Matilda. What is the Matilda doing? The Matilda has a bad internet connection. He's circling a Matilda. The Matilda has no idea what's going on. Daddy. The Matilda's playing his daddy's account. He only has tier 2 tanks. And his daddy let him play his account. Shoot him in the back of the turret. Shoot, don't auto. He got him! Oh my god. Well, that Matilda probably has a total of 7 games played since he's downloaded. And the Hetzer went to cap. Because why would... A slow clap. Well done, my friend. You deserve this win, Bulldog. You deserve it. You're going to kill that. I can tell. He's going to kill the Hetzer. Shout out to him. Thanks for watching, guys. We're going to do TDs tomorrow. Please subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this series or if you enjoy the videos at all. And if you do not, then don't subscribe. Here, have a cookie instead. And we will catch you tomorrow. We will do TDs. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's not over till the slender lady sings. He could get one shot here. The Hetzer has a big gun, but of course the Hetzer is facing the wrong way, has no idea what's going on, even though he knew that this guy was fighting his teammate in this direction. The Hetzer has left the building. Well done, a well-deserved win. Bulldog Drummond. Look at these results, over 3,000 damage. Incredible, beautiful. He shot 135 shots. You lost a shit ton of credits, even though you didn't spam any APCR at all. Shame on you, Wargaming, that he could lose credits in a premium tank, not firing any premium ammo and not using any premium consumables. Shame on you. You have to play this tank and press 2 to do. You actually make more credits using premium ammo because you'll bounce less shots. Shame on you! I'll catch you guys tomorrow.